Give me a second here, guys. My camera jumped out of the spot. This thing not letting me zoom in anymore. Is that for real? No, there we go. All right. Hey, it's so funny. The main reason I started doing these YouTube live streams was because I didn't like the vertical orientation of the Facebook streams, and now YouTube has gone and adopted the vertical orientation of Facebook streams. Hey, what's going on? I'm doing all right. I was just talking to my mom and my brother about my grandpa. Like they, had his wake yesterday, and talking about, like burial arrangements and all that stuff. It's human stuff. So, yeah, it's okay. I didn't really talk yesterday because of that. So we're trying to decide, or, where we're going to put his ashes, because my grandma's are in this garden by their house. So you're going to have to, like, basically extend the garden to inter the ashes there so they can be together. It's a whole thing. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, and I do not handle, like, loss well. Like, I understand, the whole thing of death, and I don't think death is, like, necessarily, like, something to be feared. It's like an inevitability. I like going to graveyards, and I like, the ceremony and all that around it. But it's just like, you miss people. You miss people because there's not a lot of people who, like, care about you in your life. And it's like, as you get older, that number is not like what it was. Yeah. So, and, he almost passed away earlier this year. And, I think that's when, I kind of started coming to terms with it a little bit more. So it's not like, it's just more like disappointment at certain things that were done leading up to that. Like, I feel like if some of my family was like, I have thoughts, and I feel like maybe, like, he didn't have, he could still be around if certain things were done differently, but you just think stuff like that. So, it is what it is. But I'm just glad he's not in pain, because I do believe that, death is an end to pain, you know. I've often said that if I get to a point where my quality of life is not what it is, I don't necessarily need to be around just to be around, So I feel like there's something to be said for, like, that kind of stuff. But, I don't need to dwell on that anyway. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing some commissions now. I am working on the new GPK set, which, I'm going to apply for remonetization. If we get it, I'm going to start doing some, probably, members streams. Yeah, I'm gonna do an official return right now. And I need to basically do some commissions to raise some money, because I have a lot of bills right now. And I want to go visit my family and stuff. Yeah, my Elements battery is dead, so I got to buy, like, a new battery for it. So, I'm gonna be doing some whatchamacallit, good price commissions. So, You want to get something done, feel free to hit me up. You know, good prices. Just need to pay some bills and all that jazz. You know. And in the meantime, this is one of those. Somebody hit me up. They wanted to get 8-bit JSON of Voorhees. Yep, exactly. So, this person wanted me to ignore the borders. So we're gonna do that. I like I like coloring in borders, but I will listen to you know, input. So this person wanted, what do you call it, me to just ignore the borders and go full bleed. So I'll try to make that work. So the one we're doing here is 8-bit JSON. I'll try to work it into like the 8-bit blood drops or something. And they wanted like the mask to be mainly white, you know, which I can also do. Yeah, I've drawn an 8-bit JSON before. I think this person saw it and wanted one like it. So it's funny, like, this is one of those things I often wonder, you know, well, not wonder. I know I talked to John Pound about this once. This is not the new cardstock. This is whatchamacallit, a bookworms card. I am doing another official commission after this. It is on Crashers 4 stock because I want to get rid of that stock. And I told the person ahead of time. Yeah, I haven't even really opened. Well, no, I'm not gonna pull it out. The new set, the Fanatics or Top sent in this really big brown box, and it's very organized. Like they even have the your returns in a separate section in the box with a little sticker that's like, these are your returns. You know, so I was like very like shocked at how organized it was, because it's usually like, if you get stuff from Tops, it's in like a small white box with a bunch of like carved black foam to fill in the rest, or you'll get it in like a glass, like, you know, not glass, a clear plastic, like, you know, case, and that's like, you know, with bubble tape. So this was like much nicer than usual. So oh, if they are, I'll just switch them out for jacked up ones, you know. I do this for the returns, so, you know. I always pull the returns out first, and I switch them out for the nicest cards in the thing, you know. I'm like, you don't tell me what to do. Yeah, geez. Yeah, so I'll look them over. I'm not gonna I haven't actually started on it yet. Not like that matters. You guys see how fast I draw stuff. It's like, you know, I'll probably start on it like, you know, next week or something. That's more than enough time. I always, like, you know, a lot of artists will be like, and it's like yeah, it's a fair thing to say. Some people, there are a lot of artists you guys know who are not on this set, because in our group, we have like a private group. They're like, I won't do this set because I don't have 2 or 3 months to work on it. And it's just like, you know, you kind of need to get fast, dude. Like any art sketch, there's sketch cards, dude. Like, and here's the thing, people know I have good return cards. I don't need to like make, you know, I mean, I feel like my return card, my insert cards are just as, you know, or, you know, as a return card, you know, like I try to take my time on all of them. I feel they look cool, you know. If you want a super nice card, get a return card from me, because I'll be more open to do weird shit on it, you know, like 8-bit Jason or whatever. and I have fun doing it. I don't feel like any of my cards are phoned in, but some people are like, if I can't fully paint this and do like gel highlights and shit, it's not worth my time. I'm like, I learned this a long time ago when the Star Wars card with the Star Wars cards. Why am I killing myself so that some card shop owner can make bank and not even mention me in the description? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Because the people who sell all the cards for a lot of money on eBay are usually people who own baseball card shops. I've had people misspell my name, all that stuff. Keep forgetting I'm doing a full bleed thing. I'm like, oh right, I gotta extend the whole thing past the border. I do not like that, but hey, it's all good. It's a new experience, right? So yeah, let's extend it past the border. Yeah, one of those things, dude. I don't like. I like having a stopping point. Oh, yeah. I've seen that, dude. I'll let you guys in on a fun story. You guys ever wonder why I always have the at Victor Moreno on my as my name on stuff? Because that's my name on all social media. So a lot of times when people post these breaker guys or these guys who own card shops, they'll post a picture of the card, and whoever loses out on one of these auctions will hit me up to get an official done because they didn't win the one this guy was doing. So this is why I've told people before you should do that, because people who sell your cards advertise for you. See, the blood drops are going to be like Tetris shaped. But yeah, that's the secret to why my thing always says at Victor Moreno. And I only say this because I feel like more people should do it. I feel like I've told Joey Fish it before that I don't understand the yoga demon thing at all. And if he does, he should buy yogademon.com or something. Anytime I hear yoga demon, I think of Dawson from Street Fighter. But I don't know the story behind his nickname. If he likes it, it's cool. I'm always like make everybody try to help you as much as you can. All right. I also think it helps me nowadays that I don't really offer returns as often this much. So when I do, people jump on it. This is funny. This line art is really funny to me. I did not realize how much not being able to do the border thing I do really like is throwing me off. I'm like, man, I like doing that border. It's all good. He's gonna kind of look like a shy guy from like Mario or something. All right. It's funny, I didn't really advertise this stream much, but did advertise that I was taking on new commissions, and I threw the link out in a few places. So when is Topps gonna announce the new set for fall? I don't know. I'm guessing they will soon because we all finished it a while back. I'm shocked they still haven't announced the theme for it. That's pretty much what's keeping a lot of us from offering cards for it. Because I have all my cards for that set. Yeah, it seems like they just kind of announce it right before it comes out now. This new set is also the one where Topps doubled my returns because they destroyed mine for vacation. So the upside is I'm gonna have a lot of returns for that. I have like 2 trifolds, which is nice, you know. So that should help for Christmas spells. Yeah, I honestly wasn't expecting them to do it. I was my whole thing was gonna be like, if they didn't, I was just gonna take them out of the cards they sent me and be like, "Well, you told me these are my cards. I'm sorry you forgot. That's your problem." But then they actually did, so there we go. But yeah, 100%. If they hadn't done it, I would have taken them out of the cards. All right. And we're just doing the mask first here. This is coming out pretty good. Yeah, I finished up that Donald Trump one yesterday, and I was like, man, it is a war to draw on that card stock, the Crashers one. I was like, oof. So I'm trying to use that up as much as possible. Which is weird because Crashers 3 and California Takeover, the cards look the same, but they're not as like, as toothy and thin as those Crashers 4 cards. Alright. Toothy and thin. That is the way to say it. Oh, thanks. Yeah, the California Takeover cards are good. I haven't really drawn on too many of those blanks yet. And I kept thinking I was like gonna sketch him any shell up here. That's funny. Yeah, I kept thinking I was gonna draw more cards to put on Deal or No Deal, but I haven't really been doing that, so I decided, I'm just gonna take some commissions instead. Sup? I still don't know if I'm gonna just draw on my trifolds or offer them for commission yet. I could do a really cool drawing on those trifolds. So we'll see. It's nice to have some, just to have some, Keep that option open. But I've seen some people make a lot of money on eBay with them, so it's like, let me pay for Christmas or a trip to New Orleans, Right now, I just have a lot of bills to pay. So hopefully between doing these and the next few events I have, I'll be able to make a dent in that. Yeah, I have one that I don't really use as much. I just need to get back on that train. Right now, I'm like, how long is it going to take me to draw this card? It's very detailed. You know, that's a good problem, though. Yeah, it's kind of based on the 8-bit Jason. Take those big sighs when my mind starts going somewhere I don't want it to go. Just trying to keep your emotions in check can be hard when you're not in a great headspace. But, I feel like drawing helps, keep you in check when you're like kind of in a weird grief place. It's hard enough to do this, draw. Like yesterday, I couldn't do it. I couldn't draw and talk at the same time, so I was just drawing. Today, I can do both, but I forgot to put the music on, so I'll just talk to fill the space. All right. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I like that. I was worried about that eye for a minute, but now I like it. Yeah, this one's fairly solid. All right. Right. Hey, I get it. I went to Target earlier to buy some sandwich bread and a few other things because I'm trying to stock up so I don't eat out. I did eat lunch out today though because just I was in a bad. Like I said, I'm still trying to deal with stuff, and sometimes it helps to eat your feelings. So I did that, but I had some cash, and then I went over to Target and bought some, like, you know, bread and stuff. I don't know where I was going with that. And just catching up onto your artwork. How do your commissions work? Well, you can message me on Facebook Messenger uh, to get a commission done. And I have official cards, I have unofficial cards, and then I will do them on the stream. And I don't usually have the long wait list because I try to work through them quickly. Some people, they're like, oh, it'll be done in 2 years, and I don't really do that. I think the longest I've had this year was last time I opened up my list. It took me probably like a month and a half to get through everything, but I'm gonna get through everything people ordered for me so far in probably the next couple days. This is something someone ordered for me today, so their turnaround, their commission is going to be something like 2 hours, you know? So I think there's value in you order a commission from me, and then you get to have a video of me having drawn it live, forever. You can just bookmark it or save it or whatever, you know. And some people, if they want a super detailed commission, they can hit me up, and I cannot do it on the thing. If they want the gel highlights, and all that shit on Facebook Messenger. So, like, if you saw me post in the groups, you saw that my Oh, okay. Shit, I wonder where. Usually, I have a little card that I have up here that basically says where you can find me. But you look on Facebook where I put on the groups. Just message me on my Facebook page, and then not my page, my profile, and then like a little chat window, and then be like, hey, I saw your stream. I want to message you, and I prefer to get paid in Zelle. If you can pay me through PayPal or Venmo or any of that other stuff, but I'm gonna charge you like $5 more because they charge me $5 more. You go through Zelle, they actually don't charge me. I just get the money right away. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. And if you can't swing it, you can always see me draw stuff and save up. If you can always get unofficial cards for me because those are less expensive, you know. And sometimes I'll do specials. I'll be like, oh, today on the stream, sketch cards are $50. So it rewards you for supporting me through viewing or whatever. Thanks. Yep, like I said, we're doing full on 8-bit Jason on this one. Whoever ordered this is going to be pretty happy with it, I think. I like it. I think this is one of the better ones I've done. Even though I do like coloring in the border. It's weird how I'm like, border. I like having the border, but it's all good. But yeah. Because usually you guys see me on here. I don't make a big deal of offering commissions. When I do, they tend to go by pretty quick. I usually like just drawing stuff on the stream. But I figured if I do commissions, it gets me more of a reason to go back to a regular schedule on the stream, which we're already seeing happen. Because I keep trying to get back on a schedule and stuff keeps coming up. But if I feel like I need to be on here, then I will do it. Yeah, I'm trying to work in it. It's almost like a cover-up tattoo where I'm trying to work in, having to not use a border in this thing. So it's different for sure for me. So yeah, definitely to me has like this cover-up tattoo vibe to it, which is funny. Oh, that's cool. What card was it that you found? Yeah, I do a lot of unofficial cards on the stream. For a while, we had, what happened. I know sometimes there were some people who got some when I was doing a sale and we're flipping them on eBay, but sometimes I do them on the groups and stuff. To be fair, I don't mind what people do with them after they buy them, you know? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I'm kind of known for doing Jason cards, you know? Yeah, I know. Shipping is bullshit. Well, I always encourage people, if you see a card on eBay that you like and you don't win it, just hit up the artist if you can find them, because then the artist gets the money directly and you'll get something more like what you're actually looking for. And more often than not, the artist will be, yes, please, I will do that for you. Again, not to say anything against people who own card shops and stuff, but I'm just saying, if you lose a card you want, because sometimes I get it, you can see something, be like, ooh, I really want that. More often than not, the artist will do a piece for you. Like, this is a recreation of a card I did a long time ago. So this is this version, and here is the version. It's based on an unofficial card I drew a long time ago. So you can tell I'm not drawing it exactly the same. I'm just like, oh yeah, I remember that, so I'll just do my own take on it. Because this guy really liked this card. He saw it way after it was sold and be like, yeah, I can help you out with that. It's not going to be exactly the same, but it'll be your version of it. And I have no problem copying myself because I originated it, you know? This is the light one. Throwing this over here. It's like I found a brand new one and then I put it away and then I started using a dead one. By process of elimination, this is the new one. Yeah, it has like this very video game vibe to it. Which, duh, it's supposed to be 8-bit Jason. Duh. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I didn't turn off my noises, so I'm getting texts and shit on the side. Do it like that. There we go. But if you're new to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. There's lots of fun content on here. The least of which, if you like seeing me draw, there's a whole playlist of me having drawn probably hundreds of GPKs at this point. There's like a few streams where I bust out like over 5 drawings, maybe more. It's a lot of work. All right, now let's do purple pants over here. Right? I watch them sometimes. There's a toy show or a toy store that I go to in town. A couple of my friends work there, and a bunch of times I've gone and they've just had them playing in the background on the TV. So I was like, that's a cool feeling. Because you can just queue up the playlist and there you go. Yeah, very much feel is like I'm playing Hide the Border. All right. The other thing I've been doing is showing the thing, the John Carpenter's thing, and I do screen prints for those events. And there's a poster I did years ago for when I showed the thing in 2015. That's like this dog standing in the snow, and it's like one of our most popular by 17 prints I've done. So for this screening, I like took the whole thing apart and I'm like redoing it as a screen printed poster. And like the screen print, like, so I broke it down into like two colors. The original I think is like three or four, but I was able to get it down to two. And I'm just like really happy with it. I'm like, shit, this just looks like the original on steroids. So do we have to give you an exact idea for commission, or can I just say, be an artist and draw something weird and twisted? Yeah, you can do that. Um, Usually, I tell people to at least give me the character, so that way you can get something you'll be happy with. Hello, I like your drawing them. Oh, thank you. Yeah, because in that way, it's like, because I've had people do that, like, I want you to draw this character, but do whatever you want. And those always come out fun, I'm pretty sure this was one of those. It was like, just draw Jason, but to do something fun with it. And I was like, I'll draw 8-bit Jason. Oh, thank you. It's very cool, by the way. You know? Like, one of these days, I'm going to do the Savini Jason, the one that's all black with the Hellfire. From the Friday the 13th game. I'm actually surprised I haven't done that yet. Maybe that'll be a fun one to do for Inktober or something, since that's what we're in now. Alright. Now, let's do some Tetris blood. I'm going to hammer this 8-bit concept as much as possible. See how the blood is like Tetris block shaped because it's dripping from his 8-bit machete. Alright, let's finish him up since we're getting near the finish line. Yeah, it's essentially a takeoff of the first one of the card I showed you, but it's its own thing. As I have the Tetris theme stuck in my head. Would be cool actually. Let's find out. You never know. Looks like it does. In case you're wondering, this is a black light pen. Let's see what it looks like. For sure. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, his mask does for sure. Yeah, see it? The white line between the yellow and the purple lights up under black light, and so does the yellow and the purple there a little bit. Yeah, these are good to have if you do any drawing, because then you can draw black light cards and test if they actually do what you're trying to do. So, and they're not that expensive, so I fully recommend getting one. Oh, cool! I sold a Sam Funko Pop. Yeah, those clock batteries. The other thing I always say is always give yourself options if you make a change that you're not 100% with. Because I made a change there I wasn't 100% on, but I was able to make something cool out of it. So, not as. There we go. All right, and now let's just do the background, and we'll be able to call this one a day, I think. All right, let's just do this here. And with that, we are done. There we go. That came out pretty dope, I think. Do you guys like that one? All right. Let me see. I don't know that I have an idea from the person who wanted to get one yet. Yacht. This one, I'm pretty sure this is bookworms. Like, I think that's bookworms. Which is good because I like the the blue on white. I'm gonna get some more garbage real kids ones made, but I'm gonna go back to that oh the horrible one where it's black on orange. Probably send those out next week. So the other person that bought a commission did not give me an idea yet. So if somebody wants to get a $50 commission right now, I will do one to finish out the stream. Since it's Inktober, if you want to get a horror card, now is your moment. Yep, it's a wild card. Just tell me like the like a theme or character, and I'll come up with the rest. So now's your moment. If you have $50, I will do it. Right? If not, we can always call the stream for another time. But this is the kind of fun stuff you get being on the Victor stream. Sometimes it'll be like, oh wait, I have. You're down? Okay, so here's what I'll do. Where is a white card? Just looking for a blank card to put my info on. There's one. Cool. All right, so I'm going to do it. Since we need to get a new one of these made anyway, I need one done. All right. Zell or so see, love you see how some of these cards, man, they're these are an example of smudgy cards. So yeah, if you have Zelle or PayPal, who was it? Grateful Break Cards Co. Send the $50 to there, and I should get an alert. Or let me know when you do the Zelle, and I'll check. If you do PayPal, I will get an alert, and then we'll just keep going. And let me know what character you want, and we will make that happen. And now you see some blue tape ahead of me because my girlfriend works on the other side of me on her sculptures. All right. Who earns? Yeah, keeping it real. All right. So Sorry, guys. I'm just answering some text here. 2 seconds. Awesome. Yeah, she does cool stuff. Like she's doing these Tarman sculpts. Like tilt here. Like those are Tarmen from Return of the Living Dead. And she does cool detail work on them. So we like post up here and do arts. All right, let me put some music on here. Sorry, guys. Answering stuff, just let me know and let me get this started. Because we're going to do a card so I can just pull the card out. I need to be entertaining for you guys. You can't handle the silence. Oh, shit. I have some, I'm going to offer up some occulto sets. Good to go. All right. So on Deal or No Deal this week, probably with sketch cards in them. Because I found some and they have sketch cards, like $30 for a 8-card set with a sketch card. You know you want that shit if you don't have it. Boing. Alright. What character would you like, my friend? And then we'll make the rest happen. Keeping it wild card. I can't believe how that pen smeared like instantly on that card. So silly. Alright. Should start doing like Nick does and sell his scratch board. Not sure. Some kind of Freddy, Bony Tony would be dope. Alright, let me think. Not a huge fan of drawing Bony Tony, I'll tell you that. But, you know, that's the roulette of commission. Sometimes you get that character that you're like, I don't know. A lot of people like that character. I don't know. Yeah, pretty much I figured that's what it would be. Freddy coming out of Bony Tony. Weirdly enough, I'm pretty sure I've actually drawn that before on some level. I mean, I guess you could do like Freddy's claw, like scratch, like ripping and then coming out of him, like a Nightmare on Elm Street 2 scenario. Let's do that. Alright. We'll do that, and that will be stream. Yeah, it's weird. I'm probably like the only guy who's not like a big Bony Tony guy. Not that it stops me from drawing him cool. It's just, I don't know. Just, I never was really super into that character, but I know people are. The characters I like aren't ones that people are super into anyway, so we're all different anyway. He was a pain when you found a technique. Maybe I just haven't found my technique with him. I don't know that I've ever drawn him twice the same way. Oh, so started to tell this story and I never finished it. So I was talking to John Pound a few years ago at San Diego Comic Con, and he said he felt bad for all us sketch artists that we always have to draw his characters because if he had known we would still be drawing Garbage Pail Kids like 40 years later, he would have made them easier to draw. And I'm like, it's all good, you know. Honestly, the thing I struggle most with Garbage Pail Kids is that, you know, I draw a lot of stuff and it's hard. I don't know that I want to be pigeonholed as a Garbage Pail Kids guy, but I will say this. I'll take that over being a Star Wars guy any day of the week. You know, because I stopped doing the Star Wars cards because I was just like, I can't fucking draw Star Wars characters forever, over and over again. I'm tired of drawing stormtroopers and just was not my thing, you know? I know, and there's a lot of Star Wars guys who tried really. See, I, maybe my hands are just oily, whatever. That's the thing about when you smudge things, you just fix it when you're coloring. That's the thing about there's so many Star Wars guys who want to get in on GPK because there's so much more room to do interesting things, you know? Instead of drawing, the deadline's coming up. I got to draw 15, 20 stormtroopers just to make it, you know? And I feel like I've been drawing Garbage Pail Kids my whole life because in actuality, I have been. And now I'm just going to draw them with the hat, you know? Doesn't have to be literal, you know? I will say the thing I wish Top still did so I could get in on it is Mars Attacks, because I feel like I would be awesome at Mars Attacks cards and I would do those forever. But for some reason they just kind of are like over that. All right. I'm trying to do this cool, you know. Hopefully it looks cool. I know it is a thing. So I hope the Bony Tony still comes across. I feel like it is. All right. So I just got a message from the person who got that card, and they want me to change the red to a different color on here. So I'm going to do that real quick. Just to show you guys I can do stuff on the fly. I live to serve you guys, all right? I'm adding a little bit to his fingers so it is, what's the word, consistent. All right, there we go. That was going to be my alternative request. I bought a few Mars Attacks cards last night on a stream. All right. So there we go. I think that works much better. It's different. It's different from the original card. So don't worry, we're going to get right back to this for a minute. Just making a few changes here. That's a gold paint pen because that'll give it a little bit more of a sheen so it looks like it's 3D because I wanted a 3D thing on here. Yep, that looks pretty cool. All right, back to this guy. I'm going to do some of that gold on the Freddy gloves too, by the by. So, here we go. All right. This very much feels like sketch improv. I'm like, okay, Freddy and Boney Tony, go. So I'm like trying to make this happen in my brain as it hits paper, you know? Because he doesn't look like Slasher Asher. He's got a Freddy thing going on. All right. Right? Honestly, my biggest thing with these is making it look cool, you know? Like, I want all these to look cool, you know? You know, there's always this part where they look weird where I'm building up the layering, and right now it's in that it's gonna look cool, it's gonna look cool. I'm just like building up the layering. I always think it's a nice challenge when you can make something cool from a character you're not 100% sure you can make look cool. So I know right now it looks rough. I get it, you guys. It'll get there. That's what layering is. Trust me, it took me a minute to get used to the process. For a while, I didn't even color because I was like, you know, when you get to one of those weird spots and you're like, I don't know that it can look cool, you know, you lose your faith for a second, so you stop. And I'm like, no. And then I do it all the time now. It's like, my girlfriend's like, I can't believe you ever didn't have a thing. And then I stopped coloring. I started coloring because she was coloring my stuff for a minute, and then I did it to get her to stop coloring, which is not true. But I think seeing her coloring inspired me to do it more. And then she's got sculptures, which I wish I could do better. You know, eventually I hope to do dabble in sculptures because I'd like to make my own toys and stuff. And I'm sure that'll happen eventually. I have a lot of friends who make their own toys, and I'm like, I need to do that. I need to do that. All right. So now I'm going to start adding in some color because I need it to build up the highlights. Ugh. I don't know if you heard that. I just popped my neck really loud. Oh yeah, and his hair's yellow too, doy. Excuse me. All right. Now's when the magic happens. Okay. And don't worry, we're going to add some more details. It's not just going to be like a pink gooey. Hopefully you guys are liking it. There, and there, and there. And we'll do some stuff with the hat too, don't worry. Usually you just gotta nail one part of this first and then the rest comes together. Evil AF, yeah, I can see that. Alright, now we'll do this. See, there you go. Well, I'm gonna add more detail to the hat, but this is just laying down a flat, and then we're gonna add gray and black and all that shit. So this is a fun little trick that I picked up from some Asian kind of stickers. You can always do a nice red over brown and it gives you this kind of cool Freddy thing going on there. There we go. This is why I love chisel tips. You guys liking that so far? Nice. It's really coming together now. Yeah, just take. You just got to get to a certain point. Now lots of people are messaging me about commissions. There, that looks. That face is looking very Freddy to me now. That looks cool. All right. And I forgot this little tuft of yellow hair over here. And what's funny is all year I've been trying to build up to like 10,000 followers on my Instagram account. And I was really excited the other day because we were super close. And literally, like a minute after I found out my grandpa died, is when we hit 10,000. So, like, it was weird because I was like, I didn't like get that excited thing I thought I was going to get from getting there clearly. And it's just that I've just accepted I'm not going to get that yes, we did it thing just because of the circumstances around it, you know. But it's cool. I just wish things had happened differently. I don't know. I still keep thinking. Yeah, I know it's a big deal and it's cool, and I worked really hard to get there, and it just didn't happen. But it happened, I guess. But yeah, like I spent so much time this year to get us there. Like on New Year's Day, we were at like 6,500, and I thought we'd get there maybe by Christmas. Like in July, I thought we weren't gonna get there till like next year, and it's just like some of the stuff we do just did well, and just glad we were able to get there, and hopefully keep on going. Just a weird, whole thing. All right, there we go. All right, let's figure out how we're gonna. Oh, I think I got it. I was like, how are we gonna do this background? I'm like, duh, I got an idea. I always have ideas. All right. And then, we'll just finish this up. Just be careful. This is very much a horror card. Can I put blood on a claw? Sure. I need to pull out the red anyway to do this tongue right here. And I didn't even for this hand here. Blows my mind that you just did that in front of us. It blows my mind too. I really didn't know how this was going to come out when I started. I was like, it kind of looks like what I'm thinking maybe. But no, it came out cool. I'm actually really happy with it. Funny. Well, I'm glad you like it. All right. Okay, so Grateful Breaks. You have my email address. Please message me your address so I can mail this to you, because I want to mail these out by the weekend. Because I'm pretty sure if you did it through Zelle, I don't know that it gave me your address. Probably not. Oh, you got it through PayPal. All right, your address is probably on there. Thanks for another fantastic live stream. Always a great time. Yeah, thanks, you guys. I appreciate it. And thank you guys for your support. You guys are rad. Hopefully that guy will hit me up by tomorrow, so we can draw the other stream, my other official card commission, and I'm gonna see if I can line up a couple for Friday. If we can, I'll try to go on a little early and just do all the commissions at once. If not, we'll get them next week. All right, cool. We went 80 minutes. I think that was cool. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'll show them off again. Well, this is what I mean, where like I preferred the other. I guess I can. There's the two from today. I think they came out rad. So thank you guys for your support. I am gonna see about getting this thing re-monetized. I just got to put up a few more videos, so it looks like I was doing something while I wasn't. So thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Peace out.